Alrighty, we are recording. How are we doing tonight, Huey? I'd already asked you this, but how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good thus far. We'll see if anything changes by the end of the session.
Yeah, we'll see if anything changes by the end of the session. Ooh, I'm solely going off of the recommendations on like what you wanted to do for your session.
Because we got to start that all that ooey gooey drama.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little more exposition for one of the plot lines I've got going on. Not gonna be super heavy, but we'll be getting some heavier ones at some point soon, probably. Huey?
I'm here.
Okay, I didn't hear you respond. I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
I was fine. I was just letting you, talk.
Okay. Alrighty.
Also, I just want to preface, if by any chance you hear baby crying in the background, like my baby niece, she is trying to feed and everything, so don't worry about it. No kids is dying today.
Alright, awesome. My brother's currently playing Fortnite, I think, so if you hear any teenage screaming, nobody's dying, except maybe him on Fortnite, who knows. Or Phasmophobia, he sounds a little more hyped.
One or the other. We'll tell about how loud the scream is.
Yeah. Can't really go in and check and see what he's playing, though, not unless I want to catch anything.
Just use Morse code on store. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I just slide a little note underneath his door. Just tie a little piece of paper around the cat's neck. Alright. Well, without further ado... Where the fuck is my mouse? There we go, it's right there. Without further ado, let us get started. You ready?
I'm totally ready.
Alrighty. So this is basically taking place the same day where you guys were stalking Dr. Calcula and everything. And we're basically starting off after you guys' after you, Brick, and Quillo wrap up with practice. Yeah, the three of you are just getting showered and getting ready to go. And as you guys are putting on your regular clothes and getting ready to go, Brick asks both you and Quillo if you guys have any plans for the evening.
I was that you cut off a little bit on my end.
Basically, you guys are in the shower room, so you guys are getting dressed and getting ready to go after practice finishes up. And then, as you guys are getting dressed, Brick asks you guys if you have any plans for that night.
I'm just gonna vibe. I'm just gonna be my usual self and go. I'm gonna vibe. I don't know if I'm taking anybody or what's gonna happen.
Quillo pipes up and he says, well, I was planning on visiting Mr. Steele to get a couple more lessons for the guitar. And then...
I'm not following you then.
Alright, cool. Brick goes, okay, that sounds like fun. I'm just gonna head home for the night. Not like to the dorm, like actual home. I'm feeling a little homesick, to be honest. And also,
once he transports to the underworld, it's gonna be like Thor. Like there's gonna be a big emblem on the lawn and everything, and then some lawn keeper is gonna be like, "God damn it,
this fucking kid! God fucking damn it!" No, it's gonna be a little more subtle than that. But Quillo goes, "Oh, okay, then I'll see you tomorrow, Brick." And Brick goes, "Okay, cool." And they just kind of turn the corner and they fucking disappear. Not a trace. They said goodbye. Oh, I think
there goes their little chaotic bastard.
Our little friendo. Actually, well, now that I'm still thinking about Brick, let us show off the redesign, the yassification of our buddy.
Yeah.
Because I hated their first design so much.
Now he'd be looking more feral.
Yeah, we look a little more feral. We got the baseball bat. We got the broken ass horn. We got the fingerless gloves. Little barbed wire tail and everything. Look at them go. Little homie.
Yeah.
Little guy. Alright. But yeah, Brick went home. Brick said, fuck you guys. I'm out of here. Not really, but he left pretty damn quick. They left pretty damn quick. And shortly after, you guys describe your stuff, and you and Quillo go up to Mr. Steele's room, and you guys go, you knock on his door, and Steele opens the door, and he invites the two of you in.
Well, let's see if I can hold a guitar today compared to the other day where I tried to, show off to my papa and then it just slipped down my fingies.
Yeah, let's see if you can actually hold a guitar today. So, Steele helps you guys set up, and he gives you guys your guitars. So now I need you to roll a performance check to see if you can actually hold it this time.
I can barely hold it. I got a 4 this time compared to the 1 I think I got last time.
God fucking damn it! So yeah, you managed to pick it up a little bit, but it slips out of your hands, and it falls to the floor. And
This is what happens when I put all of my stuff into like acrobatics, athletics, and have like a +0 in like performance.
Damn. Well, it could be worse. You could have like a -1 or a -2 or something.
Oh my god! Like this is off topic of this campaign, but I got another character from Michaela's other game, Blight. On a couple of his skills, like he's got a -2 and like a negative, I think, a 1 on a couple of them. So his best he could do is like, a -1 or something.
Jesus Christ,
this is awesome.
Dude.
And then on the flip side, like the best he could do on other things is like a +6.
Jesus Christ. I'm still trying to come up with my character for her mob campaign, but she still hasn't responded to any of my texts. So we'll see what happens. It was a funny idea. I thought it was funny as shit. I'm not gonna talk to you about it because I want to make sure it's clear with the DM before I hyperfixate on it for the next 3 months, like I did for Dexter.
Or you did it for Toad, and then she died.
Yeah, and then we turned her into a fucking rice cooker. for a new hyperfixated character for Cree.
Just went from one to the other. Perfect timing.
Yeah, I said, you know what? I don't want to play with you anymore. And it was like that scene in Toy Story where Andy just drops Woody.
I don't want to play with you anymore. Just bump.
Bonk. Alright. So, after you drop the guitar with your fucking butterfingers, Mr. Steele helps you pick up the guitar, and, as you guys are strumming along, going do-do-do-do-do on your guitars, Steele asks you to, hey, what have you guys been up to lately? It's been a couple days since we were able to practice with each other.
I may or may not have stopped Count Cacula.
Again.
Just out of curiosity. I'm not going to elaborate further unless, probed, but, that was fun. You got a bunch of flowers or somebody.
Okay, and Quillo, what were you up to? And Quillo goes, I'm still just getting some stuff together for the masquerade coming up. And Steele goes, oh, that's pretty neat. Are you planning on asking anybody there? Are you gonna put any input into the conversation, Huey? You're just sitting there like,
you going on? I was gonna go listen.
You're like spacing out, dude. You okay? Just kind of sitting there.
I'll be starting at that normal pillar. That may or may not be existing in this room, but
you're just doing what Dexter did during that during the fucking art expo.
I'm too invested in the pillar.
The concrete pillar.
But anyway, Zay kind of like stands back to it, and he's like, I may ask, and like if nothing happens, just a friendly, asking of Sabrina to come with me, but that's not gonna be, like a date, because that'd be icky.
Yeah, but, you guys are going anyway. You guys are all going anyway. You don't have a fucking choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
If you don't go to the ball, I'm not gonna be friends with you anymore. You guys are gonna be uninvited for my birthday party. But yeah, Quillo kind of hesitates a little bit, and he goes, "Well, I was planning on asking Brick to the masquerade."
Oh my god! I know people use.
Yeah, it's not like you guys saw this from a mile of fucking way last session.
Yeah, not. It's not like all of these characters have their hearts on their sleeves and make it very obvious. No, what?
Yeah, my character designs are painfully obvious. Like, literally for Bricks, I put the fucking non-binary pride flag on their baseball bat.
And totally not obvious.
Yeah, totally not obvious. Not at all. And for me, I put the fucking lesbian flag on her ass. Shit, I even desaturated the shit out of the bracelet. And Michaela hones in on it, and she goes, "Yo, she fucking gay." And I'm like, yeah, she might be. You never know. And then, wow, turns out she was gay.
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess.
Yeah, so Zen is kind of nonsense, just yeah, I can see it, but in his mind he's just going yeah, oh my god.
All the little fruits are all coming together.
Yahtzee.
Alright, but I lost my place in my notes. This is what happens when I write fucking novels for my notes. I'm always losing my place. I gotta do what Michaela does, just write simple ideas on paper.
I'm guilty of that too, where I'll write a couple of paragraphs, and then by the end of it, just I have to improv the rest of it, because as we do, we're not linear. We're always chaotic. So at the end of the day, I have lots to improv.
Yeah. Literally for our last big session, I had 5 pages worth of notes on Google Docs.
I totally see that.
Yeah.
His files on each of us each has 2,000 pages worth of stuff.
Yep. All right. Going back to this, Seal goes, "Oh, that's awesome. How do you plan on asking them out?" And Quillo goes, "I'm not too sure, really. I was planning on asking them out, in the traditional elven way, I guess. Because elves, we typically give a token of our affection to our love interest. At least that's what my parents tell me about this. But I don't know what to do. I mean, Brick and I are really different, and I don't know if I could even really put that into an object the way I feel for them." And now, just a quick... What?
I was gonna say, if only I had gotten you flowers, we could have got, me and Sabrina could have got you flowers. Maybe they may have been poisonous, but
they might have been poisonous.
Yeah. That's beside right.
Yeah, but just a quick side note. Elves in this time frame, in this universe, They are exceptionally rare. They're virtually dying out. I think in this time period, there's only four elves.
Ooh.
There's 4 elves in total.
Yeah, so there's Quillo and then,
Yeah, Quillo and his
whatever.
parents.
Fucker.
Quillo and his parents, and then Finn's wife, who is an elf.
I'm trying. It's just thinking a lot. Like, well, we couldn't use porcelain. That's probably a no go.
Yeah, porcelain's a no go
couldn't-
for me. And honestly, I don't even know if our families would really be too happy with us being together. From what my dad's told me, he's kind of got some bad blood with some of Brick's family now. After what happened forever ago.
That's probably got a little mark. But this is always the time to sell the low balls. Haven't you heard of the Romeo and Juliet where they both died in the end, which is not a good thing. But like after they died, everything just settled over. Like everything was goody goody gumdrops at the end after they murdered like 5 other people.
I don't think that's how it ended. I may not have read any of that since like literally my freshman year of high school, but I don't think it ended like that.
Oh, just let me believe it, because I want to believe that it had a mildly happy ending. Besides the main character's die.
Alright, well.
Be like Romeo and Juliet. Just like.
I fucking hate that movie.
And like, they both survive. And like, nope, everybody's good.
I fucking hate Romeo and Juliet. I hate the second movie they made too. They're both ass.
I haven't watched the second movie. I mean, my parents go to the first one.
Yeah, no. We got Romeo and Juliet on Redbox, and then I think we rented the second movie, Sherlock Gnomes, on like a video streaming app. And this was around the time where like we moved into the house we were currently in. And so we were like just kind of transitioning from being like no home to actual house. So I was like, ah. And it was literally the only thing we had to watch at that time. No, I think we actually had the disc copy from like Redbox or something too. I can't remember. But literally we only had Sherlock Gnomes and fucking Flushed Away to watch. And that was it for 3 weeks. We watched nothing but Flushed Away and Sherlock fucking Gnomes.
Let's be honest. No, Flushed Away is like a cinematic masterpiece. You're just very like, you're just not into the arts. It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, Flushed Away is a fun movie. Don't get me wrong. But when it's one of the only 2 things you were able to watch for 3 fucking weeks straight until you could get Wi-Fi into the house and cable, you are going to hate the movie with a fucking passion. I shit you not. Like, unless it's a hyperfixation of yours, you are going to hate it.
I keep forgetting some of these movies have like very like, like high A-list celebrities in them. Because like this, like Flushed Away and like Animal Crackers had like a cast that it shouldn't have. Because you got like Ian McKellen and Flushed Away is like Ian McKellen, Hugh Jackman, Kate Winslet, Andy Serkis, Phil Nye.
Yeah,
it shouldn't have that cast. It shouldn't work, but it does.
Well, I've never seen Animal Crackers, and I have no intention to watch Animal Crackers at this point.
It looks ugly.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it. But yeah, going back to this, we still have a little bit of the session left. You actually get the opportunity to convince Quillo to ask Brick out. This is going to be a persuasion check. And since you are buddies with Quillo, and also because I feel some slither of sympathy for you today for failing the first check, you get to roll with advantage.
Let's hope I do good, because I always have a +0 in this skill.
You have a fucking +0 in charisma?
Yes, I do. You're a fucking idiot. But my first roll was a +8. Okay? My second roll was a +2.
Triple advantage. Roll again.
17.
Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ. I actually wanted this plotline to go somewhere instead of leaving it up to my silly ass. Okay.
we have to make these two characters get together, and then just like
we gotta make it happen.
Like playable characters, just like no, not gonna happen.
We gotta make it happen. Okay, so
this is one of the timelines where it's just like it's set in stone. Like there is no budging you can do.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the plotline I've got set up for Steph and Mina, it's like flexible. And I keep having to warn Michaela, like, hey, don't be a fucking asshole, or else you're gonna get the bad end. I think I came up with the concept of good ends and bad ends for our characters' storylines solely so that I could just have Michaela not be an asshole while she's engaging with one of the NPCs.
Like, assuming her, she was just... it's like the rest of us derails the whole thing.
Yeah, like last session, she fucking... she turned the interaction she had with her dad into like a whole screaming match. When I was like, dude, I need, please, let me explain shit. We need to develop this character for the audience, please. Like, literally one part of it became like a, no you, no you, no you. And it's like, Jesus Christ, let me speak, please. Okay. But yeah, since you rolled a 17, Quillo goes, you know what, I think I should give it a chance. And I think I might actually have an idea for what I want to give them. Brick likes to wear like really weird jewelry, and especially noisy jewelry. I've noticed that when they're really happy, they tend to bounce around, and all of the jewelry they wear, it just ends up jingling. So they sound like a little bell everywhere they go. So
of course they're a gremlin. Of course that makes souls this now.
They have like a little fucking horde. But yeah, I think I might get them something like that.
Honestly, that'd be perfect. Like, you just need to get them like the loudest piece of jewelry you need to.
A little fun jewelry.
Yeah.
Bro, seriously, I was looking up like goblin core jewelry to try and get some ideas for what Quillo could give Brick. But literally the only two categories of things that I found were one, teeth related, which I fucking hate teeth. Second, they were all these pretty, perfect, aesthetic type of goblin core where it's like crystals and mushrooms. And they're all like pretty and perfect and manufactured, and it's like, dude, no. That feels more like cottage core than gremlin core. Gremlin core is chaos.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at some now, and they're like, like something you find like, the Lord of the Rings, or just like, pretty and delicate. And it's just, no. We want like 90s grunge core, goblin core.
Yeah, we need something like crazy. Not teeth on shit though, because that's fucking gross.
That's not what we're looking for. That's something not of the DM's discretion.
Yeah. But yeah, after a little bit of time, you guys end up wrapping up your practice session. And yeah, you guys are getting ready to go, and you're able to. You learned a little bit more about the guitar. Let me try and give you some kind of tiny buff that won't completely break your experience while you're learning the fucking guitar. So let's just say if you roll under a if you roll under a 5, so 4 and under for performance, I will let you have 1 extra roll to try and redeem yourself. However, your second roll will stick. It's not going to be like rolling with advantage or disadvantage where the highest or the lowest number is the one that sticks. No, this is like, I'll give you the chance to roll again if you roll under a 4. But no matter what you roll, even if you roll a 1 after that, that's it. If you roll a 1 after your 4, you're done. If you roll a 20 after you roll 3, okay, I will allow it. Probably. With a grain of salt.
Okay. I'm actually quite nervous now, but that's the whole thing of the game. 8. I redeemed myself.
Yay! A little bit of redemption. We love it.
Or yours like claps in the background. It's like the me when you play like Wii Sports, just like the cheers in the background.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much all I had for this session. Just something quick and easy and something kind of cute, kind of palatable to go between the session that we had with Steph and the session that I'm gonna have with Haley, because hers is gonna be fun. I played it out a week in advance, but I wanted hers to be last because this is like it transitions to the next day.
Hers is like a little more,
Yeah, hers is a little more girthy. It's a little more interesting. It's not like, ooh, let's help our friend figure out whether or not they want to ask somebody out. It's not like that. It's like, wow, okay, existential crisis.
It's not like, can I hold a guitar? Am I better from like 2 days ago? We're like, oh my god, are you gonna burn down school because of like your immense new power or something?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, are you the BBEG? Ooh, spooky.
You never know.
You never know. But yeah, this is all we had for this session. Like I've said, 50 trillion times before, Huey. If you have any more ideas for your character, please let me know.
I will do.
Please, I am on my knees. I am begging. Please give me ideas.
I'm thinking about getting a Google Docs of my stuff together and sending it to you. I guess that's what I'm doing for Blight. I've decided to make a Google Docs and then send the link over to Michaela. That way, I'll be able to update and you'll be able to see in real time and everything.
Yes, that would be beautiful. I think I might steal that idea and make everybody else do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will work wonderfully for everybody.
Yes, that would be perfect. Alrighty. Before I completely forget that we're recording, we're going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.